We see the difference between us and our ancestors. They were remarkably healthy. Now, in the production of energy, you need magnesium to produce ATP. ATP, adenosine triphosphate, is the chemical energy of the body. You need magnesium in the synthesis or in the production of ATP in your body. If you depend on fruit and vegetables that you buy from the market, if these fruit and vegetables have been cultivated with fertilizer, you are most likely going to be low on magnesium. And if you are low on magnesium, you are going to have high blood pressure. You are going to have diabetes. Most likely, you are going to have issues with systemic inflammation. Your blood pressure is your blood cholesterol is likely going to go high. Hello, if you were asked between salt and sugar, which one makes more contributions in the development and progression of high blood pressure, what will be your answer and why? Remember that medical science says they don't know the actual cause of high blood pressure. Now, what I just described is actually written on paper, published by Professor Richard Johnson, like this. Johnson et al. Published this paper in 2002. It's entitled Subtle Acquired Kidney Injury or Subtle Acquired Renal Injury as a Mechanism of Salt-Sensitive Hypertension. And when they discussed the mechanism, how sugar injures the kidney, the first thing that happens is impaired renal nitric oxide bioavailability. What this means is that once the availability of nitric oxide within the kidney is tampered with, the microscopic blood vessels within the kidney will begin to narrow. And when they begin to narrow, the supply of blood is compromised. Blood can no longer flow through these very tiny and very microscopic blood vessels. When blood flow is frustrated, oxygen supply and nutrient supply to that part of the kidney is frustrated. And when that happens, when oxygen supply and nutrient supply are impeded, that part of the cells will begin to die. It's a low grade, imperceptible injury. It happens after many years. So he actually discussed the whole system, how it happens here. There will be a low grade ischemia within the kidney. Ischemia is when blood flow is restricted. When that happens, there is a low grade injury within the kidney, and an injury that does not appear on a normal kidney function test. The fact is this: according to Professor Richard Johnson, if you are hypertensive, you do not have a normal kidney. Your kidney has been injured. It was injured by inflammation that was promoted through uric acid, and it is traceable to sugar. It is not salt. So, if you're hypertensive already, you must cut down on your salt intake because your kidney can no longer handle it. But much more, you have to be careful of sugar because sugar promotes systemic inflammation, which continues to injure your endothelium. Time will fail us to discuss this. We will take time to discuss this much later in details. Inflammation injures your endothelium, which is the inner lining of your blood vessels. That is the connection between sugar, between hypertension and cardiovascular diseases. There are other connections which has been identified by medical science. Again, it is not only Professor Richard Johnson that had discovered this. Other eminent scholars have also published along these lines, like James Di Nicolantonio and Sean Lucan. They published this paper some years ago. It's entitled "The Wrong White Crystals It is not salt. It is not salt, but sugar as etiological in hypertension and cardiometabolic diseases. It is not salt. It is sugar. That is as etiological in hypertension and cardiometabolic diseases. If you had kidney failure, if you have heart diseases, the role of sugar has been identified in research. Again, look at this one. Just a spoonful of sugar helps your blood pressure go up. Published on PubMed by Stephanie Nguyen et al. And many professors were involved in this paper. So it is now a fact among medical science, among doctors, that as in people who are really into research, that high blood pressure and other inflammatory diseases, other chronic diseases have been traced to sugar, not salt. So in essence, sugar promotes a chain reaction of inflammation which must be stopped. And even if you stop taking sugar now, not much is going to be. Chances are that high blood pressure will not be reversed, because it takes nutrition to stop the chain reaction. You need to break up the damage that has been done, repair the DNA that has been damaged by inflammation, and then you can reverse hypertension. For a research-based recommendation of a nutrition supplement that could help to complement the effort of your drugs, please, you can send us a message on the WhatsApp number on your screen. Also, if you have found value in this video, please kindly comment, please kindly share. When you share this video, it will be on your timeline so that you will not miss it. If you don't have time to watch it now, you can find it also on your timeline again and watch it next time. I want you to take this very seriously. Hypertension is a medical emergency. High blood pressure is a medical emergency. Therefore, if you are hypertensive, don't take chances. Take supplements. In the end, it is your health. It is your choice.